y'all, what's up? I am back and I did my hair and makeup today, and I got on my Sit Back and Relax t-shirt. I will put a link in the bio where I got this beautiful t-shirt. It's from the Dancing Birds wine tour. So another one of my business partners that I did some collaborative events about. And so I love this tee. I love all tees. Y'all know I'm like mad into t-shirts right now. That's why I launched a Hidden Spirits, or no, not Hidden Spirits. Hidden Spirits has tees, but I launched a Cocktail Millionaires t-shirts because I'm on that millionaire next door vibe. Tripping over my words today, y'all. Just all day. But I did do a beat for y'all because I got my hair did. Shout out to Mimi because I was looking ratchet. No leave out, so I'm feeling good. Jesus got the good light out here, so you know. If I'm like doing like that, that's because Jesus got the good light out here. But all right, so this is the first results show, and I'm so excited to tell you guys how I did for the first 7 days of the 50 bands challenge. So I'm recording this past the 7-day mark. I think today, and I'm gonna have to check, I'm probably at day let me see, 8, 9, 10, 11, Saturday. So I'm really at day 11 or day 12. I don't know. I'll put it in the comments. But the problem is I was so excited on 7 days. I couldn't wait to record this video. But Cleveland weather would not let me be great, and it rained for most of the week. And man, you want to talk about how things changed in 4 days? Yeah. So I'm trying to embrace my inner 7-day moment so I can just share with you guys the good news, and then warning, crash and burn. Crash and burn. So let me just get into it. So today I don't have any props out here. I literally just have some ice, and that is melting because it's 153 degrees outside, and I have a bottle of Hidden Spirits that I better be able to open. I don't know. We got these super tight corks, and maybe. So yeah, I'm gonna have to drink for the second half, but I was like, I might as well just drink for the whole video because I have so much to tell y'all today. I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet, but this little challenge, let me do a little advertising. There you go. This little challenge, it is a perfect day for lemonade too. Let me just put that out there. So if you haven't gotten your Hidden Spirits lemonade, no shame make sure you go and figure out how to get some. If you don't know, make sure you are following us at Hidden Spirits Cocktails, and I can DM you the closest location to you. But this is the perfect day for lemonade. It's a holiday weekend because I'm recording this Memorial Day weekend, and that is so good. That's so good right now. Okay, and it go with my shirt. Sit back and relax. So let me tell y'all what happened. I was so excited. So started the 50 bands challenge, started posting stuff. I'm gonna put this up a little bit. Started posting stuff, was all in. And I'm gonna read to y'all some more information about what really got me into it, because I shared with you a little bit. I bought this book, this Baby Girl Manifest the Life That You Want book, and so I'm gonna read a couple of excerpts out of that. But I was all in on my challenge. And so I'm gonna show y'all the receipts at the end of the video because I promised I would do that. But here's how much I made in the first 7 days. So it helped that I launched right at the beginning of my birthday, because Kalia, my baby girl, my 10-year-old baby girl, she started by giving me $1. Now let me tell y'all how the $1 came about. I was like, oh my God, what if I don't make no money? What if I don't even make $1? And she went to her piggy bank and she was like, here, mommy, now you only got to make $49,999 more dollars. But she gave me my first $1. So shout out to Kalia. I love you. Just her heart, that just melted me immediately. So I made my first dollar. I was like, okay. And then it was my birthday. So my husband gave me $500 instead of going and spending a bunch of money, cook dinner. And he was like, all right, you're doing this challenge, I'm going to give you cash. So he gave me another $500. I'm like, all right, I'm on my way. So that was good. Then Hidden Spirits been hitting. Like, people just been coming by the house. A couple of people came by the house to pick up some bottles, and I'm not including any of the Hidden Spirits money, but like, folks was tipping me. So I was like, yo, the tips count, okay? So I made like $7 in tips. It wasn't a ton, but what is this hair doing? It wasn't a ton, but hey, I was like, I'm appreciating all the blessings, because when I read to y'all what I wrote in my book earlier, you will absolutely understand. So then I've been saving. Like, I've always believed in saving, and even when I'm in a place where I can't save, I try to make sure that every time I get paid for my job, I put something aside. So for the last couple of months, like, I put $50 aside here, not 1,000, 150 here, 25 here, and I just keep that in cash. And especially with this COVID-19, I was like, oh, like, I never really carry cash, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna start like just pulling out some cash every time I get paid and put it in a little stash. So I got paid again, same week as my birthday, and I was like, okay, let me get my little cash out. And then I put it in my stash, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get us to the 50 bands challenge, because you know, that's what I'm gonna do. And so I was counting up my little cash. I was supposed to have cash for y'all at this video. I had saved up even before the challenge, and decided to donate it to the challenge, $1,095.20. So I was like, okay. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, so I did not sell anything from my closet just yet. I started posting stuff. I even dropped the price of my Mac Douglas bag, and I started a shop on Facebook. So this week I'm really trying to figure out like how to put more stuff out there, how to take better pictures, how to put it up on the shop and share it with my friends and family. And then I'm also going to have my friends and family do extra shares. So I didn't make any money, $0 from the stuff that I'm trying to sell, which I'm believing God is like my biggest source of revenue for this, because these first couple of days things, I think they kind of all tapped out. But then another thing that I thought was really good, like a couple of my friends, a couple of you, thank you, went onto the Cocktail Millionaires site and bought some Cocktail Millionaires t-shirts. So I was like, okay. So I made I sold $176.80. Now I know I have to deduct out of that the cost of having the t-shirts printed and all of that. So, you know, we gonna say maybe like half of that counts, but until I can do my deductions, with this being the first video, we just gonna count it all. So you know, I'm adding stuff up. So a girl babe, y'all ready? In the first 7 days, I had clocked $1,780. I was like, go me, right? And that was like really inspiring, because okay, so part of it didn't count because I had been saving it, but just the idea of kind of like putting it toward this challenge. And you know, I'm gonna make a video about what I plan to do with the money for the challenge, but knowing that I kind of had a start, right? I wasn't starting from zero. I was really excited. So I have $48,220 left to make in 87 days. And so I was a little bit behind the $527 a day that I was supposed to bring in for the challenge, but I was only like maybe like 2 or 3 days behind, right? And I knew it would be slow to start, so I wasn't being too hard on myself, because the way I see it is like, I see this as like, what is this? I see this as one of those things that's going to kind of like gain momentum over time. So I was feeling really, really good about that, y'all. Really, really good. And I feel like some of the affirmations that I had written down in the book were like really coming true. So I'm gonna share with y'all. Like, I love this book. I ain't gonna lie. When I first bought it, I was like, this girl done sold me an overpriced coloring book. Like, this looked like one of Kalia's coloring books. Beautiful cover, because she looks absolutely freaking stunning and gorgeous. But like, with me working on a book myself and me being like super meticulous about like just the card, like the quality of the pages and stuff like that, I was being super judgmental. Although I was so excited to get the book because, you know, B. Simone is my 2020 business girl crush. And even now, if you haven't watched her last video, like, she don't pay me for none of this, but I don't even care because I love her and she's so inspirational, and I want you guys to be inspired, not just when you watch what I'm doing, but she's like really doing her thing. So definitely go check out her last video. Her and her momager, Miss Skittles, just closed on a building, and I'm just so freaking proud of them. So this is one of the things that I'm gonna move this out the way, y'all. My product, I'm trying to figure out how to get my product placement in here. Yeah, so one of the things that, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, from the book standpoint, and the book was only $25, so I'm not salty, but like, you know, like, I bought Arlan Hamilton's book. What's the name of her book? I'm gonna have to put that in the comments too, because I don't remember the name of it right now. Oh, It's About Damn Time. So I bought Arlen's book, and her book is like a book. And Arlen's book, I want to say I paid about the same thing for it. I want to say it was like $20 or $25. I pre-ordered it because I'm all about supporting my Black girl magic, and I have a book that's launching soon. I'm actually thinking I'm going to do a pre-order for my book because I learned that from Arlen. But so like, most of this is about support, but I still want to get something out of it. And, you know, I wasn't like super impressed with like the page quality, but then I started reading it. And you want to talk about like good content. Like, this is really good content. Like, number one, you can tell B. Simone is writing from her heart. It's a super easy read. But the thing that I love about the book is the activity pages. And so, like, one of the things, she gives you like these manifestation activities and then these affirmations. And so I'm not gonna read y'all everything, but like, I love the affirmations, and so I'm gonna read y'all my affirmation pages. So it says, I am. Did you know how powerful the words I am are? Very powerful. Use the space below to write down some powerful I am statements that will help you affirm your ability to attract what you want and boost your confidence. So I was like, okay. And so, you know, I want to be successful with this 50 bands challenge. So some of the things that I wrote down were: I am a millionaire. I am a spirits mogul. I am a successful entrepreneur. I am grossing $85,000 a month. So that is, if you do the math, that's $1 million a year. I am saving $50,000 in a quarter. So that's the whole 50 bands challenge. I'm the best mom ever. I'm an amazing friend and a mentor. I am empowering other women to win. So that's something that's really important to me too. And when I get into the like what exactly I plan on doing with this money, you guys will see that kind of come into fruition. Okay. So then the other thing, she has this other page called Daily Affirmations, and I filled out about 3 of these so far. And I'm not going to read everything because some of them are kind of personal, but I will read some of the financial ones that I think are relevant to the 50 bands challenge. So the instructions say, make a list of positive affirmations to think about and say out loud daily. Whatever you think and speak will become your reality, good or bad. There is so much power in the words you speak. Let's start every day off speaking positivity over ourselves and our lives, right? And I believe that. Like, my girlfriend Doe used to have a company called Speak Life. And I mean, even like my boy Arvell, like so many people in my circle talk about the power of words. And I honestly believe that. But I find for myself, a lot of times I'll write my goals and like positive stuff in my phone, and I don't look at it every day. So the nice thing, y'all, where am I? It's always a hair catastrophe. I think it's just a light. It's me being anal. It look good. It's just me being anal. Okay, stop being anal and get this video done, girl. Alright. So yeah, so I'll write things down and I'm good at that, but reading them every day is something that I struggle with. And one of the things I love about this book is I keep it by my nightstand, and because it is like super light and I guess like coloring bookish, like I do read it every day. Like I pick it up before I start my day, or you know, like at the end of the day before I go to bed, and I'll read my daily affirmations. So I'm not going to read the personal ones. I'm going to try to skip over those, but I'll read the ones about the financial stuff. So, and maybe some other stuff. Like I say, I eat well, exercise daily, and maintain my ideal body weight starting today. I am financially secure in building an empire worth millions. I attract amazing business partners and investors, and those who can really help grow my business exponentially. And then I say some other stuff that I'm gonna skip over, talk about like just more personal stuff, my relationship with God, etc., etc. It says, I will find a momager like Miss Skittles who believes in my talents, my vision for my company, and is willing to work for a percentage to grow my personal brand and business brands. I utilize my time effectively for growth and have little desire to waste time. I am intentional. Now, this was something that was a part of my 2020 goals and objectives, so I added it to this. I am intentional about my time, my health, my money, my body, and my business. I'm going to say that again for y'all. I am intentional about my time, my health, my money, my body, and my business. And that's something that I put as a part of my like 2020 goals and objectives. So really the word intentional has been like put in my spirit for this year. And just, I think it's a part of just getting older. As I get older, like you find that time is even more precious than money. And so I want to make sure that all the time that I have left on this earth, I'm very intentional about how I spend that time, who I spend that time with, what am I doing to grow generational wealth for my family. Like all of those things are very important to me. Some more kind of personal stuff. I build a world-class team at Hidden Spirits, so that's very important to me. And then the last page of affirmations, I put, I have over 10,000 followers on my personal IG page so that I can leverage it to build brand and drive traffic to my businesses. My Cocktail Millionaires website and podcast has over 2,500 listeners and continues to grow weekly. And it talks about some other stuff. I feel motivated daily to knock goals off my list. Some other stuff. I am blessed beyond measure, so much that I barely have room to receive, and my blessings extend to my family and my friends. And so those are my affirmations. But one thing that I was looking for, do I have another page for affirmations? I don't think I do. Y'all can see I'm almost through like this whole book. It's really an easy read. It's really a good book. Let me see. It's something else. Okay, so it must have not been in the affirmations, but, or either I skipped it. But, oh, yep, I skipped it. So it was on the first affirmation. So this is the other one that's really important to me. It says, I attract money daily. And so I think that's important. Like you hear all of these like 40-hour work week, make money in your sleep, blah, blah, blah. Like we're all trying to strive for that, especially with like multiple streams of income. But one thing that I want to make sure is that I am attracting money daily. So I'm really excited about that. And then the goal is for that to continue to increase. So yeah, so that is the affirmation. Great book. And then if you look at like halfway through the book, she has this financial goals. And for this assignment, it says write down a specific amount of money you want to make in a certain amount of time. Write down how much you have to make per day and meet that goal, and write down steps to take to make that daily quota. And so this is kind of like how she did her journey to millions, and this is what kind of inspired me to do my 50 bands challenge. And so my financial goal was $50,000 in cash, right? So not stocks, not bonds, not money tied up in my business and investments, not bill money, like liquid, to be able to do whatever I want with cash. $50,000 in cash by August 15th, 2020, starting on May 12th, 2020, which is my birthday. It's 95 days. I had to make $527 a day. And then I wrote out like steps. So I said, sell something daily from my closet or my house, promote Cocktail Millionaires items online, get cash from piggy banks. So we have like 153 piggy banks around our house that have been moved from house to house to house to house. And I was like, you know what? I'm doing this challenge. I'm about to break these bitches open. So I'll record when I do that. There's a savings app that one of my mentees, Catrice, told me about. It's called Digit. So I'm gonna download this Digit app. It's supposed to like siphon, I think, change from your accounts as you buy stuff. And so it helps you save. So I haven't done that yet. I have some other friends and family that blessed me with gift cards. And since I gave up Starbucks, I'm gonna be dripping on my book. Since I gave up Starbucks, I got like a lot of Starbucks gift cards for my birthday. So I'm going to cash in my gift cards that I'm not using. Or I am going to, if I am going to use them, I'm going to shop with my gift cards. And then as I shop with my gift cards, I will like take the cash that I would have spent on that purchase and save it for the 50 bands challenge. Then I have my bi-weekly savings for my corporate gig. So I said I couldn't use money from my corporate gig unless it was savings. So that's that. And that is what really gave me a push, because I decided to take all of my savings over the last couple of months and just use that as a good foundation for starting the challenge. Offer online services like resume writing, like hanging out with me, career advice, stuff like that. So I really want to leverage like my LinkedIn. And try to add like some services and stuff like that. So if y'all have any ideas, please like comment, tell me, give me ideas. I'm always looking for ideas, especially like the hangout ideas. Because one thing, again, you listen to the affirmation that says, I am intentional with my time. And one of the things that I realize about myself, and I do believe it's a part of just who I am, it's a part of my purpose is to bless other people. I'm a giver in most of my relationships, and that's part of the reason I'm believing God to allow this to be a season of harvest for me. But I am a natural giver. I do it without even trying. I went and got my hair done. I bought my hairdresser some Starbucks. You know, like I had these extra wigs hanging around. I'm like, girl, you want it? Like, I am a natural giver. And so one thing that I'm going to try to do, and it's going to be a little bit difficult, but over these next couple of weeks while I'm doing this 50 bands challenge, is I'm really going to ask for people to bless me for my time. So that's kind of what that one is, like offer services. And maybe it's like a service like, okay, well, I tweaked your resume, but what's up on a cup of coffee? Like, I don't even drink coffee right now because I gave up Starbucks, but you can still cash at me that $5, that $3.45 for my venti hot chocolate with non-fat milk, stirred well with the extra caramel drizzle. You can still cash at me that money, and I believe that, you know, it'll add up, it'll contribute. So that's the services thing. And so I have that, like, share my Cash App with my mentees, my mentors, any random person who want to buy me a cup of coffee. If y'all like the way I did my hair today, if y'all like, oh my God, girl, with that good light, let me Cash App people. My Cash App is below at Miss Pam D. So, I'm just believing, and it's kind of like that whole like attracting money every day. And I don't care if it's $1. Like, dollars add up to $10. $10 add up to hundreds of dollars. Hundreds of dollars add up to thousands, which get me to 50 bands. So that was number 8. Number 9. Now this was kind of far-fetched, but I do have all girls, and I used to do like sew-ins. No hairstylist. I don't even like combing my own hair. Ask my hairdressers that. Like, they be like, girl, can you comb your hair out? No, I can't. That's what I have you for. So I don't even like combing my own hair, but because I am a girl mom, and I have all girls, like, I do know how to put a style together. Okay. So Breezy, who is my 18-year-old stepdaughter, and Brandy, who is my 25-year-old stepdaughter, they like to have these little sew-ins and be cute. And I can do a bomb sew-in. I ain't did one in a good 10 years, but it's like riding a bike. So I put that on there, but that's suspect. That it'd be taking too long, and then I can't really charge real prices because I'm not for real. But that might be in the clutch when it come down to the wire. If I'm a couple hundred, it's like, all right, we gonna stack a day of appointments of sew-ins. And then the last thing is return stuff to stores for cash. So I am the queen of buying really nice things. And I've done that for years. And because I buy really nice things, I don't always like use them all. That's one of the reasons I'm selling a lot of my designer bags, is because I have so many of them. And I probably use about 3 to 4 handbags a year. And when I say I have a lot of handbags, like, I probably have 30 to 50 handbags. And so I use 4, which means it'll take me a whole decade to actually rock all of my handbags. And then by the time the seasons change and all of that, so it's just, I have a lot of excess. And the blessing is that I haven't really bought anything over the last couple of years. Especially since I started Hidden Spirits. But when I was like spoiling myself and like doing all of this stuff, like buying stuff, I made sure that I paid a lot of money for my stuff. So designer handbags, like on average, I was spending $250 plus on my handbags. $200, $300, $400, $500 for a handbag. And then my taste just got more and more expensive over time, so it got really bad. But anywho, we ain't gonna talk about that. But that's why I have nice things to sell. I keep them, nice. I wipe them down after I use them. I put them back in their packaging. And so all of my things are really nice because I bought them for longevity. And that's why I feel like I can sell them for 45 to 50% off now and really bless somebody with that value, with some really nice stuff. So on top of that, stuff that I still got the receipt for, and it's 90 days, that might get returned to the store. So those were kind of like my financial goals and how I was planning to get to this 50 band challenge. This is what inspired me. So if you guys get the book, I hope you love it as much as I do. I really do love this book, B. Simone. I really do love B. Simone. And this video is getting kind of long, so I am going to give you guys, I'll say for the next week reveal, kind of where I am, because I'm still like 3 days before I'm at the 2-week mark, which is 14 days. But y'all gotta listen to the next video because some shit went down, which is why I'm drinking. So excited. Have made so much progress in 7 days, and then boom, shit went down. But all right, so I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like, subscribe, share. That is absolutely free, and it is an absolute wonderful blessing to me. You can support any of my businesses: Hidden Spirits Cocktails, Cocktail Millionaires, soon coming I Drink Too, Cocktails and Comfort Food, Whole Spirits Empire. I got all this shit for y'all, all of it, right? So you can support that. Links are in my bio, but please, like, even if you can't afford some of the stuff that I'm posting and you're not in the market for it, that's okay. That's okay. Like, I'm not trying to be a minimalist myself and then add clutter to your life. Like, that's not right. But what you can do is you can share it with your friends and your family and those people who are trying to find some nice stuff, especially for the low. So check out my Instagram stories. I have a special link on my stories where they have like the little circle things at the bottom, a special link called 50 Bands Challenge, and I always like save whatever I post for the challenge on that story, like in that little story circle thing. So I always do that. And then also I am going to try to make sure I duplicate that on my Facebook page in my Facebook shop. And this week is really about marketing, so I'm really going to try to market the stuff I have out there, more stuff, because honestly, if I don't start selling, like, there's no way I'm going to get there. I am believing God for miracles, so let me not say nowhere, but I do believe that yeah, I absolutely need to sell some of this stuff, y'all. So until next time, thanks guys, bye.